Friday morning, we're going to send it right over to Belen because it's going to be a great weekend.
Guys, I'm so giddy. Watching that shot from Dodger Stadium. It's Friday. We got great weather. All right, let's get you over the finish line, everybody. Buenos dias. Thank you so much for waking up with us. Let's get our mind, our heart in a good place and make the best out of today. You know what? Look at the numbers right now. We're in the 50s. We're in the 40s. Nothing terribly cold. And over in Big Bear, 27. Yes, that's cold. But you know what? Our folks in the mountains have already been used to these very chilly temperatures, so we've got more of that for you. Now, I do want to give you a heads up. In the deserts, the winds are calm right now, but during the afternoon, things are going to get gusty. Wind speeds between 20 to close to 30 miles per hour. Dark right now. The sunrise is going to happen within about an hour, so little by little, we're going to start to see that horizon and the mountains out there in the distance. And here's your forecast. Nice. 60s at the coast, mid-70s for the Basin Orange County, toastier inland, low 80s. There you see those breezy winds in the deserts and the mountains, 58 degrees. Now stick around because very soon these numbers are going to go up, 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 and up, and it's going to feel hot. The details ahead. Here's Robin with traffic. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, TGIF. Well, not so happy traffic. We have some problems, new problems in the way, backing up your commute, old problems sticking around. This one's new as you come from Linwood heading toward Willowbrook, West 105 at Wilmington. Just got word of a new crash with injuries. It's already blocking those two middle lanes, so that's causing some slow traffic. 23 minutes and growing for that trip over to LAX. We're also monitoring a crash that's been sticking around since around 4 a.m. This is down in Buena Park, North 5 at the 91. The flyover is closed. West 91 between the 5 and Beach Boulevard, your 3 left lanes are closed. So we're still waiting for tow trucks to clear the crash. A special traffic alert remains in place. You're backing up on both freeways. I will check that drive time when I see you back here in a little bit. Adrian, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Rob.
Allergy sufferers, heads up. You got to take your medication, your medicine, because we're going to have a high pollen count today, tomorrow, Sunday. Juniper, oak, and sweet gum will be the top allergens. So the pollen count's going up, and so are the temperatures. I'm going to show you a spring heat wave on the way in your 7-day forecast. Hey, Robin.
Hey there. Already feel it. I've been sneezing all morning. We're heading over to the 91 coming up after the break. We have this crash. The 5 at the 91 split in Buena Park backing up traffic. News Chopper 4 on the way. We'll take a live look coming up. Stay with us.
Coming up as well in the coming days. Hi, everybody. If you've been enjoying these springtime temperatures, we've got more of that on the way straight through the weekend. Highs in the 70s. This time we may see some low 80s in the forecast, but the weather is expected to stay dry. Now at the coast, things are going to be sunny this morning, but in the coming days, the marine layer is going to make a comeback. So we'll start off with some clouds, gradually get to that sunshine. Now hot temperatures are on the way for early next week, Monday and Tuesday. Oof, it's going to be warm for March. Highs 15 to 20 degrees above normal. So let me walk you through your Friday, and then we'll look ahead to next week. In the valleys, we have some high cloud cover right now. Temperatures in the 50s, 60s by 10 a.m. At noon, we're at 72 degrees already. And during the afternoon, temperatures are expected to be warmer. We're going to see highs in the upper 70s around 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Hanging out in the 70s until the sun goes down. So all in all, it's going to be a warmer one compared to yesterday if you live away from the coast. Here's a look at everybody's temperatures. 70s for the Basin, Orange County, upper 70s close to 80 for the valleys, the Inland Empire. 70s in the desert, so it's going to be warmer. And Big Bear, 58 degrees. So there is your Friday. And here's a look at what we can expect at the coast, because this morning we do have some high cloud cover. We'll see more of it throughout the day, but the sunshine's going to dominate. Now I want to stop the clock tomorrow morning. You see this little patch of clouds? That's the marine layer. It's going to be around the South Bay and even for parts of Orange County tomorrow morning. And by the time we get to Sunday, a stronger onshore flow out the coast will also cause that marine layer to return. So we're going to see it on Sunday as well. Hey, do you have your tickets to the Freeway Series? That's going to be happening on Sunday. So we're going to have the Dodgers taking on the Angels. First pitch will be at 5:10, and we're going to have 73 degrees for the start of the game. By the end of the game, temperatures will be at 63. The weather will stay dry, but you do need to bring a layer, possibly a thicker one. By the end of the game, it's going to be cool, 63 degrees. Okay, amigos, let me walk you through what you can expect through next week, because right now that jet stream is well to the north of us, so it's keeping all that storm activity far and away from us, so our weather will continue to be dry over the weekend. But then Sunday through Monday, high pressure starts to sneak back into our forecast, and it's going to dominate the weather across the West Coast. Look at this big ridge that's going to be developing. That means our temperatures are going to be unseasonably warm for this time of year, so tracking some springtime heat. by the time we get to Sunday, and it's going to linger through Tuesday. So 7-day forecast puts us in the 70s through the weekend, and then Monday 83, Tuesday 80s again. That high pressure ridge starts to break down. By the middle of the weekend, the numbers start to come down. The coast will have that marine layer returning over the weekend and into Monday, and by Monday 72. Now, if you want to beat the heat and head to the coast, a reminder, we do have some ocean water warnings and some beaches that have some very poor water quality you got to stay out of. So we'll keep mentioning that throughout the morning. The Valley's the Inland Empire, 70s and 80s, and Monday's going to be the hottest day, upper 80s, close to 90. We could be breaking record highs, and the numbers are just going to be so warm. The high desert will have breezy winds today and tomorrow. Same goes for the low desert next week, 90s for the low desert. And I'm wrapping it up with the weather in the mountains, 50s today and tomorrow, then 60s, even warmer next week. All right, here's Robin with traffic.
All right, let's head back over to Buena Park. I've been monitoring this crash here. The 91 at the 5, it happened at around 3:55 this morning. So let's say good morning to Julia Dang time as well for the 91. We're looking at 57 minutes to make it from Riverside over to Buena Park. So the traffic alert remains in place. Hopefully they'll clear it soon. We're also checking in on the 105. It is pretty sluggish from the 710 up to Wilmington Avenue as you work your way into Willowbrook. We have a crash clearing from the middle lane. It's going to put you at 37 minutes to make it over to LAX. So please keep that in mind. We're tracking the drive out of Santa Clarita. It's picking up, but it's not bad. 37 minutes down to East LA. The 405 at 41 minutes making your way into Inglewood. Adrian, Lynette, back to you.